Yeah, our court system here makes me mad too, but it makes me a little less mad, hopefully. Because I'm hoping that they rule in Johnny Depp's favor with this. Otherwise, if they don't, I'm literally going to, like...
I think
go on the streets?
Alright, I think that the thing is, though, even if they didn't, he won the court of public opinion, which is what really matters. Like, these...
Unless he goes to jail.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Unless you get fined or go to jail, these politicians that think that they matter a lot and their opinion matters a lot, and these judges who abuse their power, and these guys like Binger, who in my opinion, like, who try really hard to, like, in my opinion, capitalize off of their image as a lawyer in the limelight for attention and stuff. Those kinds of guys, they don't really matter. What matters is what everyone else thinks of you, unless you go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If you go to jail, then yes, of course, like, that matters because you're in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, my wife defamed me, and everyone agrees with you, but the court says, no, she didn't. Yes, then she doesn't have to pay you money.
But then everybody else loses their faith in the court and restores their faith in you.
Right, and everybody else will shit on that person.
Yeah.
Like, hardcore.
As they should.
So you still won, even though you lost.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of things like that in the justice system where it's like, it's not always about winning. Sometimes it's about making a point.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that was the biggest thing with Johnny is, like, he wanted to make a point, even if I think he does need the money, because I think he accidentally
You have to speak up a little bit.
I think he accidentally, like, got all of his money kind of thrown away. I don't know that for sure, but I thought he was, like, in a situation like that other guy that we know of.
You're talking about Nicolas Cage, where he wastes a lot of his money?
Yeah, I thought he was
in Johnny Depp did blow a lot of his money.
A situation where he didn't have much money anymore.
Well, and that was his own fault, because he was a gambler.
He was a gambler. He used drugs, which I'm not judging him for. I'm just saying he spent money on that.
Yeah, and gambling can be an addiction too.
It is. I mean, he just has an addictive personality, and the dude's been through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The Moogle shop is a Moogle establishment where you can trade in cards, exchange cards you don't need anymore for Moogle points, save up enough points, and you can trade them in for a new card pack. You can get a free pack the first time you visit the Moogle shop. Here's a card pack. Hey, look, we got a free card pack.
Yay!
All bad cards.
At least there's some 3s in here.
That sucks.
Hiya, buy some card packs before you go. Okay.
Why don't you trade in some of your shit cards?
Well, just a second. Let me see something.
Apparently I had my Mr. Burns Funko delivered today.
Good. I'm seeing what we get from this.
Oh, hey. We got a fire.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're just gonna buy a couple of these.
Okay.
From what I remember...
Hey, look, we got a Lady Luck.
And we got some 4s. This is kind of how we want to get new cards, so... But I'm not gonna, like...
6, that's good.
Should I buy the other 2?
Yeah.
And then trade in some, like, worthless cards?
Yeah.
Because we need attack cards.
4, and wait, that 1. What's that 1? What's the 1? Why is it gold?
Well, those are, like, premium cards. I don't really know what it means. We'll have to look.
Cool.
Oh, a 7. And a 7 Lady Luck. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that we might want to, like, equip some of this stuff real quick. Edit deck.
Let's put a couple Lady Lucks in here.
Yeah, I'd like a 7. So the problem now is that we have a little bit too much, which, to me, I'd rather go in here and remove, like, the... How do you remove it? Oh, you just click that. I'd rather do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then go back over here. And
maybe replace them with those.
A 4. Like, put a 4 in. But then we have to go back over here again, because we need more CP.
Right.
As always. Let's just do that for now.
Well, what about the other one?
Well, I don't have enough CP.
But what... Oh.
I don't have any more CP.
Okay.
So I think we should level up again and get more CP.
I could always use some CP.
But I was going to trade in these cards, like...
Can you trade that 1 in also?
Yeah, there's 5 of them. Do I really have to do this every time?
Apparently. That sucks.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Okay.
And then... Trade in a level 1. Do you want to trade in the 2s?
Sure. And then What's that middle one? What's the difference between that middle one and the one to the left?
I don't know, but we have a 1 here.
Let's maybe train the 2 also.
I think that's good, probably.
Yeah.
Just because some of those magic spells I kind of want to keep. And then we'll come back later, but I'm going to see about... do we have... No, we don't want to do the zeros.
Mm-hmm. Oops. Sorry.
That's okay. You want me to get that for you?
No, it's okay.
This game would be a lot better if you didn't have to do this grinding.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, at least in Elden Ring, the grinding is, like, simple, and I don't have to count numbers in order to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Well, at least your hitting is nice. Yeah, the grinding in this is just boring.
I completely agree. Anyone have anything they want to talk about? Since we're playing this?
I don't know.
That's kind of what becomes difficult.
Can we talk about 9/11?
Okay,
Oh,
alright. When am I not talking about that?
So actually...
Oh my, he wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate, I have a hypothetical question for you too after you talk about it. Go ahead. Mine's completely different, like sexual deviancy. I want to hear yours.
Okay. Well, mine was just saying, like, what happened to the $2.3 trillion the American government lost the day before 9/11? And why was there, like, a random building that was blown up with no planes bombing it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the money was in there.
So why did it blow up?
So do you think that they used the $2.3 million
To buy the planes.
make this stunt?
Wait, what, Jill?
To make that stunt happen? Like
The
9/11
stunt?
on stage.
They don't need $2.3 trillion to do that. They just need 2 planes.
It was like...
Those are like a couple
Planes are
billion.
expensive.
They're not that expensive. Look, I don't know if your Keyblade does change when you
What
do
about the
that.
bombs?
Did you see that?
Yeah, maybe it doesn't.
The bombs are expensive.
They're not
$2.3 trillion
of dollars.
What are these, like, the Fat Man and Little Boy Part 2?
Yeah, they also needed to like set aside money to fix the buildings.
Jill has... They didn't ever do that. They built a new building.
Well,
Jill's like been conditioned by the CIA. Yeah, bombs are trillions. Don't try and be a terrorist. You won't be able to afford it.
it's
Why did
very
I lose
expensive.
Moogle points? What in the world?
This flower thing wants Moogle points for himself.
Why? He's a capitalist. Get him.
It's funny.
So anyways, what were you saying? What's your question for me? A hypothetical situation.
Oh, okay. You actually want to hear it? You're done with 9/11?
Yeah. I'm done
with 9/11.
I just had a hypothetical rhetorical question to throw out there.
I'm done with 9/11. I don't care
I'm
about
finished. 9/11's for pussies.
it. If your wife randomly wanted you and her to bang another girl.
Okay.
I should,
at the same time.
rephrase this. Would you do it?
At the same time?
Yeah, and she's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, now what if your wife wanted you and her to have like another girlfriend, kind of like
a unicorn?
Yeah, like David and Goliath.
How is that similar at all?
I don't know. It's the Bible.
Okay, a 9. We got a 9.
Like there's this super hot, just banging body girl. She's nice. You have things in common with her, and your girl.
So we have like a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, but you're both with the same chick. Would you do it? It's just this. It's the same thing you got going on now. It's just a super hot girl who's cool, who wants to hang out with you and do similar stuff with you, but wants to bang you and your wife.
At the same time.
I'm going to be honest, probably not.
Wow.
Because relationships are hard, and like how do people have good relationships with two people?
So Nate's comment is he's lazy.
Well, yeah.
Nate's comment is, I already don't have a good relationship with just one. So why would I add in another?
Really? I cannot believe this. Horny Nate from high school would say no.
But like, hold on here. How do you please two women at one time? Like all the time.
Just Sigma
like
energy.
Constantly.
Well, it's not constantly.
I'm talking like
You have two hands,
physically
don't you?
and emotionally. How do you do this?
It's Sigma energy. Plus, they're together too. Look, I think you're misunderstanding the comment. It's not just they're both with you; they're both with each other too.
Right? Yeah. It's
So
like
they also help each
it's
other.
like a three-way relationship.
Right. So they also help each other.
So like they do their girl things together.
Right, and they hang out with you together too. And
Okay.
so here's what I'm saying.
And then you put your in both of them.
Okay, Jill. You know what? You gotta.
Sorry, I gotta cut that.
You gotta
Jill,
figure
you
out
gotta
like how
tone
to
it
word
down.
these things differently.
No. So then, Okay, here's my question. You're gonna take it the wrong way, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Okay.
How do people have a relationship and also have a child?
Right.
You know, there's 3 people,
Right.
and you have to fill the emotional needs of everyone.
Right. No,
Hopefully, no more needs.
I get what you're saying, but,
So you know,
So it's just like
you
having
don't-
a kid, but you have
but
sex with
don't
them.
have.
but you are
You're
not.
getting too much CP, Jill. Stop. Tone back your cards. Your cards need to stop.
Then they're overage. They're overage.
It's like having an overage kid.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
that you can have sex with.
Yeah, it's legal.
And then
talking
cut to
about
you. Then cut to you. Is Dora the Explorer still banging?
I'm just saying. I think Nate would have a good time with this. I don't know why he's saying no.
You really don't think you'd want to do that?
But
It's
okay,
like
hold
they're
on,
into each
having-
other too. You're not getting cut out of anything.
No,
Right,
you
but
just
I'm
get to
saying,
have 2
like-
chicks.
But I'm saying, like, when you have a child, you don't have to like fill their emotional needs.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
you do. What
Yes,
the
you do.
hell?
Sorry.
Are you a bad
You don't have
father?
to. You don't have to fill their like sexual and
No,
intimate
not
and intimate.
Intimate,
needs.
you do because you're
No,
their dad.
the intimate needs you're
Like the
you're
Romans.
providing in a child are different than the intimate needs you're providing in your wife.
Yeah, because you're not providing them with your Wii. With your Nintendo Wii. Random
What is
Joker?
this?
Is that like when Joker shows up to Batman and he's like, N-word! Like he just like says something really random and
It's like a racist
horrible.
Joker. Okay, I want another Batman movie where Joker's just racist.
Nate's changing the topic. He's uncomfortable.
Yeah, because Nate doesn't like our jokes. Now we're gonna get canceled
Were
like
these
Pete
jokes?
Davidson.
Why? What did Pete Davidson do?
Pete Davidson made a joke recently, of kind of like I did just now with like children and sex. I don't remember exactly what he said.
I don't joke
And people
about that,
called him
so
a
I don't know.
pedophile.
Did you make a joke about children and sex?
I didn't hear you make that joke. You said it's like having a child, except it's someone that you sleep with. Your point was like that you don't do that with kids,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, that was my point. But people are gonna take it out of context and call me a pedophile.
Well, as they should. Yes. Wait, I need that card.
Oh, nice! You got a level 5 Lady Luck,
Lady Cluck.
Lady Cuck. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
like, think about this. Let me cut you off for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Please let me finish.
But Shay has the best hypothetical questions of all time.
okay.
Imagine this. Like, imagine you're like, I want to play some games with the homies. I'm the homies here, by the
Okay,
way, in case you
okay.
didn't know. And you're like, I want to play some games with the homies,
Okay.
but I'm worried that my wife will not want me to because I'm supposed to hang out with her tonight. Boom, you have a girlfriend. The wife is able to just hang out with the girlfriend and watch a movie. You play games with the boys. Immediately after, they come in wearing almost nothing. We want to do it. You go out there. Boom, bang, stallion time. Perfect. And now repeat. Daily.
Daily, wow.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, it's like the ultimate, it's like Sigma energy.
Sigma. I mean, there is a lot to get behind here, literally.
Absolutely.
But I'm saying,
I can't tell if Jill supports this or not.
well, she's like the kinkiest woman in the universe, so I would.
Excuse me.
I mean, like Jill supports like just a giant orgy every second of her life.
That's true.
No one, Jill. I don't know. I thought Roe v. Wade was hot.
I did.
Is she talking about like the characters Roe and Wade?
Yeah.
Yeah, them
Like she
and the
thinks they're both
outcome.
I wanted them to have sex and then have another abortion.
On the court floor.
Wait, no,
We're gonna show you what
They,
an abortion
they need to
is.
show the jury what it is.
Exactly.
So like everyone knows what we're even talking
Yeah,
about
exactly.
here.
We need to understand the concept of an abortion before we can actually talk
Yeah,
about
I
its
mean,
rights.
I agree.
I'm
They, like,
leveling up one more time before
Okay.
we continue.
they like pull out like a coat hanger.
We're talking too much about children today. I'm gonna get like literally destroyed online.
Oh, you would like that, apparently.
Not
You're
in a
really
good way.
into
Not
this.
in a good way.
You would love getting destroyed online. So I can't tell who's in favor of this. Jill, what do you see
I'm in-
positives and negatives
Of what?
of what we're asking Nate?
What? Oh, of the girlfriend thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's see.
There's no negatives. That's the thing. That's why it's.
I mean, here's the positive. If you're, lonely now, you'd never have to be lonely again.
You would still be lonely. Because they would just want each other.
That makes sense.
That's not necessarily true.
Well, you don't have to watch P-Hub anymore for your lesbian fantasies.
What? You don't
What?
have to, or you don't get to? Because like I don't. What do you mean have to?
I guess I have to pull this up again.
No, I mean, like, we all know that Nate's into that. He loves watching that stuff.
Okay, everybody says
he wants
that's
a front row seat.
That's fetishizing, Jill, and that's not okay. But here's what I'll say.
Fetishizing me?
No, girl on girl.
Oh, okay.
Here's what I'll say. I love candy bars.
Right.
If I get 2 candy bars at the same time, that's just twice the chocolate.
Right. That's fetishizing.
What's there not to like? That's all it is.
You've made this comparison in so many Let's Plays.
I know, and I'm making it again. I was dropping hints the whole time. There was like hidden backstory lore.
Are you just a closeted lesbian fan?
I wouldn't say closeted. I'd say I'm pretty out there.
You're open. Okay.
I'm open about it.
Nate's a one-hole kind of guy.
No, Nate has
belly button.
At least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nate has at least 7.
There's like 6 holes down there.
Oh, Nate has at least 32.
From all of his piercings.
Yeah.
Did you notice how Jill couldn't come up with any negatives? It was all positives.
Yeah.
So why?
I didn't get a chance to say anything.
Yeah, because no one wants to hear it. They only want the positives.
Oh, okay.
Positivity is where it's at.
I was gonna say, what if Nate feels jealous?
Why would Nate be jealous of 2 hot girls?
Yeah, I mean, I can just watch.
Well, what if she
And you can join in.
What if she pleases his wife better than he can?
Well, that's already happening
Yeah.
with other people.
That
So
makes
what's the
sense.
difference?
Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. I mean, I think you're thinking of someone else.
I mean, it is also hot watching your wife get pleased.
I thought the game froze, and I was so upset for a second.
But wouldn't you be sad that like she didn't want to have sex with you anymore because
That wouldn't.
That already happens. She has a boyfriend.
I don't think this would happen if you were actually in love with your partner.
that makes sense. But you're just not good enough at it, Nate.
I'm just saying.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't think if you were actually in love with your partner and you ever did this, I don't think that you would randomly just lose interest in your partner or your partner would lose interest in you.
Right.
That's not a successful marriage already. If that would happen, that would have happened either way at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they would have cheated on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was not memeing here. I was being actually serious.
No, I know.
For 1 second.
Right.
I was saying, like, if they were going to leave you for some reason and this was the reason, they would have found a reason to leave you otherwise.
Right.
That's just kind of what people do.
Yeah, then they're just using this as an excuse.
Right, exactly. Degenerate Jay so woke party.
So when do you want to leave your wife for me?
Literally tomorrow.
Okay.
I just need to finish this Let's Play.
Okay.
We need a girl in this Let's Play. I pressed the triangle way after he hit the ground and Sora still did it. This is so boring. I just want to level up and move on.
Well, can we, move on?
No, we can't because I can't beat that without more CP.
Could I give you some CP? I have a big collection.
No, that's okay. Can we talk more about
COD
Jill's
points. I was meaning
OnlyFans?
COD's points.
Oh, sorry. God's points? What do you think?
Sorry.
God Smuggler? From that comic?
I've been watching too much God's Not Dead. Sorry.
Jill, are you bored?
Yeah,
Really?
I've been bored.
How can you be bored of this game?
This game
is
sucks.
perfect.
Wait, you actually think the game sucks?
Jill,
Yeah,
you
I
don't like
do
this game?
actually.
Wait,
I
really?
genuinely think this game is a piece of shit except for the story.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. I think it's really bad.
I don't think it's a piece of shit. How can you say that, but you enjoy things like Barbie, Pegasus of the Magic of Cock, or
Because
whatever?
the gameplay in that's actually interesting.
Is it?
Well, the gameplay in this can be interesting when you learn slates and stuff.
I guess I will give it a chance still. I just don't like the cards.
The gameplay in this is perfect.
And I think it's kind of boring.
Well, don't you like Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Well, Elden
This is
Ring...
like Elden Ring.
No, let me make my point. The first, 5 hours minimum of Elden Ring are just wandering around leveling up, and you like that game. We've only been doing that here for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we've done some of the story.
To be fair, I get bored during the leveling up parts of Elden Ring too. That's why I...
So do you think it's a piece of shit game, though, because you get bored during the leveling up parts?
No, but I'm saying that the entirety of this gameplay is...
Why can't Nate have a second partner? That's my real question.
I'm saying, I think the boss fights and stuff and some of the exploring is really interesting in Elden Ring. So far, I don't find this interesting, except for when we see new areas in Castle Oblivion.
Nude areas?
See, I find it interesting that the story goes differently. You don't?
Well, I find it interesting that the story goes differently. I find everything about the story interesting, it's just the gameplay elements aren't interesting.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
personally,
that's-
I want this gameplay element on Halo.
Well, no, that's kind of how Nate and I feel, too, but we still enjoy the game.
I just don't think that it's like very fun to play. I think it's fun to, you know, have the story, you know. I'd honestly rather read it in a book.
Well, do you not want to be in the Let's Play anymore?
No, I want to see the story. I just think
Well, clearly you don't.
I just think that the gameplay's bad.
I mean, we're not arguing with you on the gameplay
we're
being
not.
bad.
We're saying that, like, sometimes aren't there games that are kind of saved by the story?
Like Saved by the Bell.
I don't know. I don't know.
The gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 1 is not the best ever. It's fun, but it's not the best ever, even though it did revolutionize some stuff. It's the story that keeps people around.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, doesn't this game then deserve the same benefit of the doubt? Because you said that specifically about Metal Gear Solid 1.
I think it deserves the benefit of the doubt. It's just so far I don't like the gameplay at all. And
Right, but no one's arguing with
I think
you
it's
on that.
boring.
No one's arguing on that. No, people are arguing that you said it's a piece of shit game. I think the game runs.
Well, I
There's
meant
really
it.
no glitches,
I
it
didn't.
works.
I didn't mean the entire game was a piece of shit. I meant it in
She
terms
said.
of the gameplay
Didn't she
stuff.
say that?
I think so.
I thought she said that.
Well, I didn't mean it in
This
terms.
game sucks. Well, actually, I didn't mean it sucks.
I didn't
I didn't mean it about the entire game. I just meant it about part of it.
She's getting mad. Be careful. She'll kick us out of her OnlyFans. We're getting unsubbed. Jill, you can either laugh with the world or the world will laugh at you. What would you rather do?
It's like a really deep question.
I don't like your questions.
Why?
It was too deep for me.
I can move on after I get this level, okay?
Which I think you just
Okay.
got one.
Or I did.
Okay.
I was literally just doing that so that we could get more COD points,
God points.
and then I could do this.
I personally like God points, like I already said.
I don't get why everyone's like angry at me here.
Come on.
Do you want stop in here?
Sure. I don't really know what it does, but sure.
Oh, wait a
It
minute.
makes things stop.
Actually, we don't want that yet because that,
Let's put it in a level 9.
18 CP. I'm putting it there.
Okay.
And then, level 7, 16. That's exactly enough. Nice. Okay, now we can finally move on. Because I actually have a level that I think I can do this at.
Did we even try the boss before?
Yes, we did. Remember, it was all those cards and they killed me.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They destroyed me.
I honestly forgot what we even did.
I know, because it's been a while. I understand.
It's been so long of just boringness.
It hasn't been that boring.
Why do we?
And I've done most of it.
15?
I need to get back to where we opened the last door. Okay. I am avoiding so many of these things. Jill's like angry at me today for some reason.
I am not angry. I'm just bored. I want
Why
to
are you
get
so
past this
angry
part.
at me?
I'm not.
I thought we had like a good relationship.
I thought
She
we
just
did
wants
too.
a third person,
She
and you're
just-
not giving it to her.
Clearly what she wants is exposure on the internet. And me
And in
too.
real life.
And me too. I want that too, actually.
You want exposure on the internet?
Yeah.
You want, like, your nudes exposed on the internet?
Immediately.
Yes.
Would you be embarrassed?
Probably.
Okay, I would.
Mainly because my thing is just, like, my Nintendo Wii is just, like, 15 inches.
You know what's funny? I would not be embarrassed. I'm actually being honest.
What if you got made fun of for it, though?
Well, yeah, sure, and you would no matter what, though.
Would you
Like,
be
if-
embarrassed if your mom saw it?
No, my mom has seen me naked even in recent years, actually.
Why?
Because my mom walked in on me in the shower one time, like didn't know I was in the bathroom, or like one time I got really sick and I threw up and I wasn't really wearing anything.
Wouldn't
and my mom saw me.
she be upset that you took such an unholy picture, though?
Well, yeah, I guess, but like, sure. But my mom would judge me for a lot of things if she knew what I was up to. My point is, like, if I'm proud of my stuff, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, like, when you're proud of your stuff, do you really need to feel bad?
I mean, well, if you were proud of your stuff, no, like,
Then you'd show it. No.
I would show it. I mean, I would make an OnlyFans right now.
So you're not proud.
I mean, I have an OnlyFans.
Got it. Okay.
I'm just speaking for other people.
Jill, I am progressing the story, by the way. You're just not paying attention.
What's going on?
Jill, we're fighting cards.
I'm in that card part now again, after the cutscene where that woman was like, "Who's the thief?" And I said, "I'm the thief."
Oh, okay.
That woman is the Queen of Hearts,
Sorry.
and that is my character.
I don't think there's too many more of them, but I'm trying not to waste all my cards.
That makes sense.
So let's hit him.
Until we get to the final person, he has like unlimited health.
Well, that's my problem with this game is once you run out of cards,
You're screwed.
you're just screwed.
Yeah.
How do you get more?
Well, I mean, you grind to get more CP and make your deck bigger, like
No, but
I just did.
I mean, like, if you're in the middle of a fight, how would you get more if you run out? You're just fucked.
It just kind of, I mean, you can recharge your cards, but you can only recharge them so many times. That's why for me, I try and over-level the deck building so that I have enough that that's not really a problem. So that's why when you guys are like, why are we leveling up so much? It's like, well, that's why we're leveling up so much, so that we don't have to replay parts of the game
I know why we're leveling
30
up.
times.
Well, yeah, I know. It's annoying that you even have to do that.
I agree, and it's annoying to have to sit and shoot a stupid bird in Elden Ring for 3 hours just to be able to beat a boss,
I
but I put up
completely
with
agree
it.
with that.
But I put up with it because I like the game.
What do you think is the best open world game? I'm not talking like the story or anything, just the map itself for open world.
Gee, I actually don't know. I'd have to really think about that.
Do you think
have
it
an
is?
answer?
Do you think it is Elden Ring?
No, not really. I mean, I'd probably put like Fallout New Vegas above that.
Do you think
or,
New Vegas's map is
or
better
Skyrim?
than... I
Yes.
guess I've never played Skyrim, but
Yeah, I do actually think it's more interesting. There's a lot of hidden stuff.
Woo!
Whack! Where's Alice?
whack. I like to think it's like that meme of like
Wow.
the guy's like whack. Yeah, looks like she escaped. Period.
I thought whack was that. That's some wet ass Ku Klux.
What?
Oh, no.
You can't say that. I have to cut
No,
that
you
out.
knocked them into the river because they're racist, so you shoved them into the river.
This is Nate's line.
Yeah.
What was my voice for this again?
It was like, hello,
It
perhaps.
was that. Perhaps she did, but you won't.
I'm
I don't
glad
know
you
if that's
did
what it was, but I just did that again.
I think we've been Donald Trumped.
Run!
Yeah, the word Trump meant so much
More.
things before. Now it's like, you fell into my Trump card, and everyone's like, Ree.
That's actually true. Are you guys wanting to be done?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, let's save and be done.
Okay. I'm going to save. We finished the first room of Wonderland.
I need to like get home and take a nap after this.
I played most of it. It was mostly me.
You know, actually, to be honest, when you're like watching this game, it's not that bad.
No, it's not when you're watching it, but when you're playing it. I'm going to make you play some more next time.
Yeah, that's fine.
But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I like the story.
love that artwork right there.
Yeah, the artwork's really good in this game.